I'll call the meeting to order and acknowledge commissioners while we're all attending remotely. So we are meeting on Teams, and thank you everybody for joining the call. I'll call for a motion and second for approval of the minutes of the regular commission meeting of July 13th, 2023.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Okay, Pam, I assume we'll do roll call votes?
Yes, we will.
Okay, thank you.
Commissioner, yes, Commissioners Koba?
Aye.
Kupro-Comas?
Aye.
Devon?
Aye.
Lamb?
Aye.
Luther?
Aye.
Nemi?
Aye.
Samput?
Aye.
And Strader?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. I'll ask Keith for the executive director's report and remarks.
Oh, I hope not.
Okay, Curtis then. Thank you, Curtis.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Madam President. Really good to see everyone this morning, although a bit strange to be here remotely. We'll obviously have a pretty quick commission meeting today, but it is nice to see everyone. First, it was really nice to hear Commissioner Devon chime in. Welcome to our new commissioner, Mike Devon. Really happy to have you here and look forward to working together. I know our port employees have really enjoyed getting to know you over your tour schedule in the last couple of weeks. So thanks for taking the time to come out and see the port and meet the people who are doing the great work. I also want to welcome our new employees who are going to follow along today on the port's YouTube channel. We met with the cohort this morning. It's just a great bunch of new folks who have joined the port over the last couple months. And as I just moments ago said to them, we're just really grateful for their time and their commitment, and to have them on board is really great. If we could have the next slide, I'd like to acknowledge the port's monthly safety champions. You see here, Matt on the left there, Dredge Shore Lead, has done really great work collaborating with the dredge crew to raise the roof line on one of the vessels to make operations safer. You've got, who else do you have there? Bruce in building maintenance, is a mechanic helping on T-Core construction, really focusing on knowledge of the infrastructure to make the work there safer. Sebastian is one of our electricians in aviation maintenance. He's a recent hire actually, and is already in and asking questions about, is this a safe way to do this, in particular around replacing batteries in an uninterrupted power supply with high hazard potentials. Really great focus on safety. And then finally, Haley in airport operations. She noted safety and loss control concern on her rounds, and she took the initiative to put it in the system, which is something we're really trying to help employees focus on. So I'm just grateful to these 4 employees, but all port employees who are watching out for safety of themselves and their colleagues. With that, I'd like to ask Beverly Pierman to do this month's safety message. Beverly, are you with us?
Yes, yes, I am, Curtis.
Great, go for it.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Beverly Pierman, she, her pronouns. I'm the Director of Public Safety and Security. I'm accountable for occupational safety, health, and wellness in our emergency response, security, and emergency management functions. The 133 port employees in these organizations are members of the police, fire, airport communication center, and emergency management departments, as well as aviation security. Today's safety message highlights our recent employee safety and health accomplishments. Our organization was a part of the port that was recently recognized at the March Governor's Occupational Safety and Health Conference for our leading workplace safety program. Our staff are routinely educating, training, and conducting exercises to improve our processes. Our employees assess risks and employ tactical safety controls every day in the process of doing their jobs. When safety incidents occur, we consult with the safety team while conducting analysis and prescribing continuous improvement actions. Going forward, I will continue to support our drive towards safety resilience through sustained improvements using committed and visible leadership, because employee safety is paramount and is a guiding principle at the port and within these departments. I will also make sure there's engaged employee involvement because everyone is responsible for safety. And I'm also going to make sure that we're driving accountability to integrate our safety management system processes while monitoring our leading indicators on shameless incident reporting and analysis of facts for prescribing corrective actions, hazard reporting enablement to ensure abatement and learning, and also tracking corrective action plan closure of safety issues and incidents, which are currently at 95% closed on 134 tasks for the last 12 months. All of these actions serve to elevate and continuously improve our employees' safety and health. For the last 12 months, employees in my organization have performed their work with 9 OSHA recordable injuries. I continue to be engaged with the Safety Steering Committee and our teams to support and enable continuous improvements in safety and health. Thank you for your time this morning.
Great. Thank you, Beverly. Appreciate that. So just a few issues of update, and then we'll conclude my remarks today. First, as I think many of you know, we've had a number of high-profile visitors at PDX to see the construction over the last few months. Last week, it was Secretary of Agriculture Tom Vilsack and a number of the members of his team from U.S. Department of Agriculture stopped by to visit with the port team and ZGF and tribal leaders from the Yakama Nation, our partners at Timber Lab and Ferris Lumber. The Secretary was really impressed with our innovation in mass timber and around the market created for mass timber and the sourcing of that wood from sustainably managed forests in Oregon and Washington. He was super intrigued, and it's not going to surprise me if we get more visits from our federal partners just to see the amazing work of our team. Thanks to Vince Granato and his team for making that tour happen on pretty short notice. Also want to note that we are really grateful for the support of the Oregon congressional delegation. We received here a month ago federal funding for fiscal year 24 in the Senate funding bills, which will include $4 million for infrastructure improvements at Terminal 2 to help turn that site into a housing innovation campus. Really great news. Again, thanks to our congressional delegation for their ongoing support for that work. And then finally, last month, to the joy of many of our own people who are connected to Central Oregon, Alaska Airlines announced that the daily flights between PDX and Redmond Airport will return this year in the winter months, a sign really that market conditions continue to improve. We know that a lot of these regional flights are really critical to our economy and business connections around the state, so we're very happy about that. And with that, Madam President, I'll conclude my remarks. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Curtis. Thanks for sharing all the good news. I'd also like to welcome our new commissioner, Dr. Michael Devon. Mike is the Dean of the Pamplin School of Business at the University of Portland. With that, I'll ask if any commissioner has any questions for Curtis before we move to the motion. Okay, seeing none, I'll call for motion and second for approval of the Executive Director's report.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? Okay, Pam, would you lead us through the vote, please?
Yes, Commissioners Koba,
Aye.
Kupro-Comas,
Aye.
Devon,
Aye.
Lamb,
Aye.
Luther,
Aye.
Nemi,
Aye.
Samput,
Aye.
and Strader.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Before moving on to other business, I'll call for a motion and second to grant a leave of absence to Commissioner Alexander, who's out of town.
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Pam, would you lead us through the vote, please?
Yes, Commissioners Koba,
Aye.
Kupro-Comas,
Aye.
Devon,
Aye.
Lamb,
Aye.
Luther,
Aye.
Nemi,
Aye.
Samput,
Aye.
and Strader.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. We received no public comment for this meeting, so we'll move on to the consent item. And I'll ask if any commissioner wants a presentation on the consent item. I'll read the title, which is Revision of Commission Policy Number 6.2.01 concerning appointments and duties of assistant treasurers and authorizing and designation of assistant treasurers. please raise your hand if you'd like a presentation on the item, which was included. The materials were included in your packet. Okay, seeing none, I'll call for a motion and second for approval of the executive director's recommendation.
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All right, Pam, looks like we're ready for a vote.
Commissioners Koba,
Aye.
Kupro-Comas,
Aye.
Devon,
Aye.
Lamb,
Aye.
Luther,
Aye.
Nemi,
Aye.
Sampat,
Aye.
and Strader.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pam. And that concludes our business for this month. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Record time.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Yeah.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
bye.